Hi, my name is Amrita and I have a cold and a cough. Where did I get it from? Probably from one of my 3 children. One goes to school, another one goes to kindergarten, and the little baby is at home. And last week we were all down with the common cold and cough. Now, many of you who may be watching have little ones who you send to school or to daycare, and they come home with runny noses and cough. Well, welcome to autumn in Germany, and welcome to daycare life. This is very common here in Germany for kids, especially kids who are going to Kita and Krippe and to school, to come home with colds and cough. And as parents, we are probably worried because they're not eating that much or drinking and they don't feel so good. So today I want to share a few remedies that we use at home with our children, with ourselves, to get over this common cold and cough. Before I start, I just want to tell you that I am not a doctor of medicine, but I am a mother of 3 little children under the age of 5. So I have a lot of coughs and colds in the household. So please don't take this as medical advice. This is just one mom, one parent sharing with other parents here in Germany. My personal take on cough and cold is that one cannot really cure it. There is a saying, a cough takes 3 days to come, it stays for 3 days, and it takes 3 days to go. So all we can do is alleviate the symptoms, provide comfort for our little ones who are suffering from cold and cough, and give them plenty of rest and cuddles. One of the most important things of treating a cold and a cough is hydration. Make sure that you are getting plenty of liquids and your little one who is sick is also getting plenty of fluids. Offer warm water, teas, juice, but not with sugar, to your little ones. If they are babies, breast milk or formula. If the baby is a little bit older, you can also give a few teaspoons of water. If your child is about 3 years old, you can give them Husten and Erkältungstee. These are teas that you can get in Rossmann or DM or in your local pharmacy, in the Apotheke. Provide these liquids to your child every half an hour so that they are hydrated. For older kids, above the age of 5, you can also give them teas like Kräutertee, which is herbal tea, or Salbei tea, Kamillentee. This is Salbei tea. I have an assortment of teas here that you can give your older kid to drink or even do gargling with. Hydration is important not only for the body but also outside. So make sure that your house is humid, that there is enough moisture in the air. You can do this by getting a humidifier, but you don't need to invest into any fancy humidifiers. All you need is a towel, a wet towel, a clean wet towel, put it on the radiator and let the room have a little bit of moisture. A lot of us also do vapors. We use our Vicks or eucalyptus oil or other ethereal oils for having a little bit more vapor in the room. One important thing is always open up your windows for a certain amount of time in the day to let fresh air come into your house. If you ask any German mother or German grandmother and ask them for a remedy for the common cold, they will say frische Luft. So in Germany, if you have a cold, their advice is to get as much fresh air as possible. So not only opening up your windows for a couple of minutes every day, letting in fresh air, but take your little one, dress them up warmly and go for a short walk around the block. Fresh air really does wonders. And it is good to moisten the nasal cavity and the throat cavity, keep it moist so that the mucus can exit the body well. And for that, I would recommend using saltwater spray. This is easily available in the Apotheker or in Rossmann or in DM. If your baby or your child has a stuffy nose and is having difficulty sleeping, then you can also use Otrivine or Olint nose sprays. These are for babies. This is for kids from the age of 2. Of course, these you should not use for more than 7 days, and also consult better with your Kinderarzt. Now, after hydration, one of the important things when you have a cold and cough, especially your little one, is to have good rest. And some of your children may still be taking naps, but if they're big and they don't take naps, just provide them the opportunity to rest, even if it means letting them watch a few extra minutes of cartoons. Give them a chance to rest. A tip that we got from our Kinderarzt was to roll up a towel and put it under the mattress of our baby or of the children to kind of provide a small incline when they're sleeping, so that they can breathe better when they're sleeping and that the mucus also flows out well. Yeah, so these are the main things: hydration, rest, and most importantly, give your little ones lots of cuddles and comfort when they have a cold or cough. Just a little advice, your kids and you yourself or your spouse will probably get a cold or cough in the cold season here in Germany. So the key is to build long-term immunity, and for this, drink a lot of teas, fruits, vegetables, take multivitamins, and one recommendation we got from our Hausarzt was to have honey that was produced in the local area, because the bees carry the pollen of the trees that are in the area, and the honey will then have little bit traces of that, and that kind of builds your immunity and helps ward away allergies. This is a drink that a lot of German kids drink. It's called Rotbäckchen, and I drank this as a child here in Germany too, and it has zinc and vitamin C, and it's for kids. Do give this to your kids. It builds immunity. One more word of advice is that we do a lot of home remedies. We boil ginger or garlic or ajwain, or do inhalations and vapors. So please be careful when you're boiling hot water. Not only that you put hot water on the kids, but yet you don't leave the pot unattended. And I speak of this with experience, because I once left the pot boiling with ginger and went to attend to my sick child, and the water vapored away and set off the smoke detector. So check your smoke detectors, your fire alarms. We don't need to add other worries to our already stressful lives. Take care of yourselves. This is just a common cold and a cough, and it will pass by. Of course, again, if you feel that your child is really not being themselves and has a fever that's lasting too long or has other ailments, take them to the Kinderarzt. Stay healthy, drink lots of water and fluids, keep well, and Gute Besserung.